The U.S. is warning Iran to stop providing weapons to Yemen's Houthi rebels. The Iranian-backed militants have been targeting commercial ships in the Red Sea since the war between Israel and Hamas broke out on October 7th. The U.S. has carried out several air strikes on Houthi targets in recent weeks, but the militant group's attacks are ongoing. Joining us now is Mark Cancian. He's a retired Marine colonel and senior advisor with the Center for Strategic and International Studies. It's great to have you. Thank you. So last week, National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said that the U.S. strikes shall continue on Houthi targets for as long as needed. But I mean, realistically, they can't be exchanging fire forever. What do you see as the next steps that the Pentagon could potentially take here?
Well, I think the Pentagon will continue these strikes. They're easy for the United States to do. We're well equipped for it. They don't endanger any U.S. service members. And they also suppress the ability of the Houthis to launch missiles, and also weaken the Houthis in their internal struggles that might convince them to back off. But if that doesn't work, and President Biden has said that the Houthis are not being deterred, the United States has two more steps it can take. One of them is to institute restrictions on imports to Yemen and try to stop the importation of additional missiles to resupply the Houthis. It can also go after some of the Houthi tattletales, as they're called. In other words, the Iranians have some ships in the Red Sea that are reporting on targets. The United States can go after those.
And when it comes to Iran, I mean, the U.S. has warned Iran to stop arming the Houthis. What kind of threats does Iran pose as the situation worsens in the Middle East? And can the U.S. do anything to deter Iran, really, from continuing to arm the Houthis?
Well, I think it's unlikely we'll be able to deter the Iranians from arming the Houthis. That's part of their regional strategy. They are, for many years, have been trying to dominate the area. They have a very expansionist ideology. They're a wealthy and powerful country. They've been using surrogates very extensively in places from Iran all around the Gulf area. They've been attacking Saudi Arabia, so they are not going to be deterred. On the other hand, they have used surrogates. They rarely intervene themselves.
Let me ask you something. The Saudis have been quite quiet around about all of this. Where do they stand? Where do you see Saudi Arabia at this point, and why haven't they come for their defense?
Well, the Saudis are in a difficult position because, on the one hand, they have been in the process of a rapprochement with the United States and Israel, and at one point looked like they might sign on to the Abraham agreements. On the other hand, this puts them in a tough spot. They don't want to be seen to be coming out against the Palestinians. Particularly, they don't want to be seen to be helping the Israelis against the Palestinians. They're trying to keep their heads down until the conflict is over. Then I think they'll restart diplomacy.
I mean, look, right now the U.S. is in the middle, or the world is in the middle of a great deal of conflict. There's, Russia's war in Ukraine, North Korea, there's China. Can the U.S. afford to be pulled into yet another full-scale military conflict in the Middle East as this situation with the Houthis doesn't seem to stop?
Well, fortunately, what's going on in the Middle East for the United States is really more like a skirmish. We have some destroyers out there along with allies. This is well within what the United States can do. The challenge will be if the conflict goes on for a while and the United States has to rotate forces, send more ships to replace the ones that are there. The U.S. Navy's been getting smaller, and it's really not configured for extended worldwide deployments like this. It's really trying to focus on China. So that's going to be a challenge.
Mark, let me ask you something. What do you see as the end game here?
Well, it's hard to say what the end game is. Certainly, if the conflict in the Gaza Strip winds down, then all of this around the Middle East, not just in the Red Sea, but also in Lebanon, on the West Bank, and in Iraq will wind down also. But I think we're going to see this back and forth going on for quite a while. But we also may see the United States stepping it up a little with efforts to interdict resupply, and then maybe, as I say, take out some of these Houthi intelligence sources that they use for targeting merchant ships.
If that's the case, I mean, does this mean that it's all in the hands of Netanyahu to really cool off the entire region, seeing as he's not accepting these ceasefire proposals?
Well, a lot depends on Netanyahu and the Israelis, but I think it's also fair to say that the war is not being driven by Netanyahu personally. I mean, the Israelis are fully behind this, and if he were to fall for some reason and some new prime minister come in, I think that they would continue the same policy.
To expect that pressure to go on. All right, retired Colonel Mark Cancian, thank you so much. Great to have you.
Thanks for having me on the show.